Hey guys, it's Indy. I am wanting to post up a short video on something that I'm feeling a little bothered with that I noticed here on YouTube. I'm not going to give specific names or anything of the like. I don't want to call anybody out, but I'm subscribed to a particular channel. It's a female who she's a solitary witch, but she follows Palo or Ocha, the Yoruba traditions, and she's very good. I mean, amazing. I absolutely love her videos. But it appears that and my thing is this real quick before I say anything. Number one, if you put it on YouTube, you make it everybody's business. And number two, witch wars, as I call them, do not take away a witch's integrity in terms of them being a witch. Everybody fights. Everybody has trouble and confrontations with other people. It doesn't take away who and what you are, okay? But I think it had gone too far in terms of threats that were being made and back and forth visual fighting. And what I mean by that is visual fighting. They were allowing YouTube subscribers to see the nonsense, and I absolutely disagree with that. We are witches. We are pagans. Okay, we are a group of people that follow an earth-based religion. We worship nature. We worship deities, or there are those of us who are elemental witches or pagans, or however. We have the Druids. We have Native Americans. We have all types that I know I'm skipping so many, but it doesn't matter. We are all part of a community that doesn't follow the Abrahamic faiths. So we need to stick together because we already have a whole lot of people that are against us because of what they've been taught that we are. Instead of them taking out the time to find out who we really are, they just go by what they feel we are, or what their religious textbooks say that we are, okay? So we need to tie in more closely to one another, yet some of us don't do this. And these four people in particular that I'm talking about are not doing this, okay? And witch wars is a term that I really think is disgusting. They're literally fighting with each other, making threats to each other, not just physical but magical threats to each other. And one particular person, a male who follows, he's a Palero priest. He made a threat through a voicemail to another priest in the Yoruba tradition, and said that he doesn't mind putting him 6 feet under. What kind of crap is that? Literal crap. It's just horrible. We need to stick together as a group of people, as a community who have a roundabout belief in almost the same thing, but in different ways, in different aspects. Okay? Like I said, we already have the world against us pretty much. So how are we going to divide amongst ourselves when we need to get closer and combat the negativity that has been put on us with education and with going out there, letting people know what we really are about? It just makes us look even worse to have a group of people that they have, fighters amongst themselves. I'm not saying we're perfect, and I'm not saying that we're not going to fight. Okay, there's always going to be that moment where we have someone that disagrees with us, or we fall out of good favor with other people, and they fall out of good favor with us. But to go as far as making physical threats and then magical threats, okay, how are you going to use the power to hurt somebody else who uses that power? We're all pulling from that power. It doesn't make any sense to me. So in essence, in my opinion, you're hurting yourself because you're drawing from the same power. Ultimately, it might be in different ways, but you're ultimately drawing from the same power. So if you're sending that power out to hurt somebody, it's going to come back. Okay, I'm not saying threefold law. I'm not a Wiccan, nothing like that. But karma is a universal, truth, and it happens. You know, whatever you put forth out there into the world, good or bad, you will reap consequences or rewards. It just happens that way, okay? But it's disgusting to me that someone who's been practicing for 12 plus years, I don't know. I don't know if it's in Palo or in Ocha or in Santeria, whatever. I don't know because I'm still learning. If it's okay, you know, to go ahead and attack if you're being attacked. I don't see nothing wrong with that if you are being attacked and you have to like return something to the sender or the attacker or whatever. But it's just despicable to me. It's disgusting that they would make these threats, and then in one video in particular, the husband of this woman, what he was getting all, to me it was like all thugged out. But you're supposed to be a Falero priest, and then this is her channel for her business too. It's not just for her to put up stuff about what she knows and things like that, educating people. She's also promoting her business. You know, I wouldn't put anything like that on my business channel, ever. You know, and then the people that responded to her, you know, wishing death upon her, you know, and it's just horrible. It is disgusting. It really is. People need to grow up. I don't care if you've been practicing for 20 plus years. You need to grow up. And if it's to that point that somebody's making a physical threat, take it to the police. Okay? If it's magical, then protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then do what you have to, if you have to. Okay? I don't know what's going on. The details are between these 4 people, but you guys have made it the business of the people who follow you on YouTube by putting it out there. So I don't want to hear nothing about, well, mind your business. I'll mind it if you stop putting shit up like that. Sorry, there's my first curse word in all the 20, now with this video, 21 videos that I've done. There's my first curse word. Okay? Stop putting that shit up there. Okay? Keep that shit between y'all. Yes, I'm getting a little ghetto here because I'm pissed. It is disgusting. Witch wars? You know, I turn my nose down to that. Seriously. Grow up and stop being so immature. Blessed be.